Hi, I'm Paul Nolan, and this is my Walnut Street Theater story. I worked for the first time at the Walnut in 2005, and in 2007, I had my main stage debut in Of Mice and Men. It was truly an extraordinary experience. To tell you about it, I risk running out of superlatives. Suffice to say that soup to nuts, it was a great production. When we'd left the rehearsal hall and begun working on stage, I was a little taken aback with the amazing cast that had been hired for this show. I shared this with Dan Olmsted, who played Slim. I said I felt like I was running with the big dogs. He looked at me in that Olmstedian way he has and said, Paul, you are a big dog. So, the rehearsal process, terrific. Previews, standing O's. Now, my small part as the boss of the farm consisted of one scene of several pages in the beginning of the play and a couple of other smaller scenes later on. It's opening night. I'm feeling great. Previews have gone swimmingly. I'm relaxed, focused, confident. I step out for my first scene. It's with the stars of the show, Scott Greer and Tony Lawton, Lenny and George, respectively. The scene was rolling along. Well, in fact, I remember thinking just that the scene was going well. That, my friend, is the most dangerous and foolish thought an actor can have on stage because it's often followed by, oh no! But not this time. I still felt great. The only other thing I remember thinking was, now that the scene was almost over, it seemed as if it were faster than usual. Well, it had been. Unbeknownst to me, I'd pretty seamlessly cut about a page or more. I was just about to take my triumphant exit when Tony Lawton said, You don't have to worry about him, mister. Tony had never said that before. In fact, no actor playing the role of George had ever said that before. With seeming effortlessness, Tony proceeded to share with the audience all of the plot points which I had caused to be deleted from the scene. I stood motionless, hoping that my head wouldn't actually explode. When Tony reached the end of his extemporaneous master class on emergency exposition recitation, he gave me a little smile. I had the entirety of his speech to realize what had just happened, where we were, and what needed to be done. I paused for just a half a beat. After all, this was a lot of information for my character to digest. Then I slowly said, Well, all right then. And I left the stage. Tony Lawton, he's a big dog.